The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
All right, let's get this done. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday.
Gotta go.
I don't want to jinx it, but I think I'm in need of a CPAP nap today, like a strong nap.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But usually, I think every single time I've taken my CPAP machine up to where I take a nap in my TV watching room, I just sit there and watch TV with that mask on, and I never fall asleep.
Do you really?
Yeah. It's almost like you put a pressure on yourself, you know. It's like, I gotta fall asleep, and then
Sure.
you don't. It's terrible, terrible.
Hmm.
Well, if you stop watching crime.
Well, gotta wind down.
Well, she doesn't know what I'm watching.
It's a good guess, though.
She don't know. She don't know what I'm watching. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's kind of overcast here. It's a little drizzly. It might be a perfect nap day with the CPAP.
Throw up my blackout curtain.
Sure. Why?
I would see. Oh, what were you saying?
No, go ahead.
I would CPAP nap every day if I had a CPAP. That's a good nap.
Real, because you take naps in the bed, you know, which is where my CPAP machine is in the bedroom.
Yeah.
But it's also the brightest room in the house, and Jody won't let me put up a blackout curtain in there.
Oh, what a fuddy-duddy.
And all the action in the house is going on right outside that door.
Yeah.
You know, our bedroom's downstairs. Mm-hmm. And I don't have the luxury that Jody has of just taking a nap right in the middle of the living room and then yelling at anybody that walks by.
Yeah.
I should have known. Every time I try to take a nap, as soon as and Aiden goes, well, stop taking a nap in the middle of the house.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Go
Close the door, for God's sake.
go to the bedroom. Go to any.
You need a sound machine. You need it cold, dark, possibly damp. You need a lot of things.
Well, and you know what?
Humidifier.
Because Jody has different rules. You know, but she can anytime she wants to say, I'm going to do this and this, and I'm going to try to take a nap. I am exhausted, whatever. That should come with no judgment from anybody. Mm-hmm. If I say, I'm going to go take a nap, oh, okay. You know, something like that. Well, you've been asleep all day. No, I wasn't. So she wants to take a nap in the living room because then it seems like she's not really settling in for a nap.
Yeah.
She just wanted to, you know, rest for a few minutes.
Right.
She's not invested.
Right. So then she's, you know, maintaining that she's better than Boy and me if we take a regular nap.
Yeah.
You know.
That's smart. That's good.
Listen, though, I've been judged a lot by a lot of people, but I don't care. I'm rested.
Yeah, but we're talking about naps.
I know. I've been.
Because you get judged by a lot of people for a lot of things. You got to be more Pacific.
Yeah, that's true. I'm. The main thing I'm judged about is the nap.
Yeah.
And it's Kyle's friend. It's usually like men.
Mm-hmm.
Women are like, girl, get it.
Yeah.
Get it. You know.
And you know, you pull that CPAP machine top floor to bottom floor, depending on where you're sleeping. Mm-hmm. What if, you know how you have like those central vacs that just plug into the wall?
Yeah.
What if you get like a CPAP central vac?
That would be so cool.
You just plug the hose into the wall and then your CPAP's ready wherever you go.
I like it.
Now,
Patent that.
Yeah.
I would get you know, they make travel CPAPs, but they're so expensive. A CPAP machine is so expensive in all forms. You know.
Okay.
I mean, they're really expensive. I think if you just went and bought a CPAP, you got to have a prescription for it, which is so stupid. Why you got to have a prescription? It just blows air.
Yeah.
But if you got the money to buy one, why do you have to have a prescription for it? It's dumb.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you just walked in the store and bought one, it would probably be $1,500.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking $200.
No, aren't they
humidifiers?
Yeah, they're are they more than that, Rob, or is it about $1,500, $1,400 to $1,500? He may be taking a CPAP nap.
He might be out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does insurance cover a little bit or?
It depends on your insurance, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I had no idea it was that expensive.
I didn't either.
Not even
So
close to that.
That new surgery or whatever
Yeah.
you can get, I'm sure that is so expensive because it's like a luxury thing,
Yeah,
right?
but I can't do that because they implant something in your throat, and I can't take a chance of something messing up, my instrument.
Correct. Yeah. Correct.
You are on one today. No, it's true. It is true.
It is true.
Mm-hmm.
But that'd be cool.
Pablo Picasso never messed around with his hands,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Barbara Streisand never had a nose job.
Right,
'Cause
right.
She's scared it would mess up her singing voice.
Same thing. Same thing.
Mm-hmm. Her instrument.
That's right. What did they implant something in your throat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then you operate it by an app on your phone.
Ooh.
It just
And the
doesn't
way
sound.
I'd forget my password.
You forget your
I'd
password.
start choking on that thing and not be able to.
Do I need to update my CPAP app? How do I do that?
Yeah.
I can't get into my iCloud.
See, it's not compatible with my iPhone 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You don't need the
Yeah.
iOS compatible
It's not
throat
for you.
implant. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
So you lug this CPAP up the stairs. Is it heavy to carry?
No.
Okay.
No. It. Let's see. It's probably about the size of this notebook, but it's like a block,
Okay.
and it's got a reservoir thing that has water in one end of it, and then it's got a little screen you dial up whatever the temperature of the air and how much water you want going into your face, and all that kind of stuff.
Do you wake up wet?
No.
No.
But it's just to keep you from. I mean, you got air blowing. It's forcing air through your face, and it could. When you wake up in the morning, you could be just completely dry throat and all that stuff.
Wow.
Do you have to use a special water? Is it
Yeah,
like
distilled water. Yeah, distilled.
Yeah.
Bottled water doesn't work. Filtered water doesn't work. It's got to be distilled water.
You got to go buy that at the grocery store or something.
And it's like,
Cheap.
$1 a gallon maybe.
Yeah.
99 cents, no, 59 cents. It's really cheap.
Yeah. Wow.
But that's what you're supposed to put in irons. If you use the steam part of an iron, it's supposed to be distilled water.
Yeah. Do you have an iron, Lindsay?
Yeah. Never been used.
Okay. Yeah.
I use a steamer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you leave a bunch of them too.
That's right.
Gross.
I left a
Ew.
steamer in there.
I like a steamer.
Why did Lindsay leave so fast? She must have left another steamer.
I mean, lit it up.
But in all honesty, the steamer's the way to go. I mean,
Yeah, that's what the young people are doing now.
I was curious if she continued that trend of nobody having irons and ironing boards and things like that. But she's got one. She just never used it.
yeah, I've never used it. I couldn't even tell you where it is.
My daughter always uses steamer.
I know my sister-in-law's the same way. I want a steamer.
It's better. I mean, it's better.
Is
what
it better
retail-
how?
It just gets the clothes nicer, fresher.
It does?
Crisper. Yeah.
But you can't put a crease on anything with a steamer.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been taught.
Oh,
Retail stores only use steamers.
really?
And I have a professional steamer because I took it from the boutique that I worked at that closed. She gave it to me.
Oh,
And
okay.
Well, I didn't steal it. Okay.
Okay, well, it sounded like you were
some people don't believe you.
I didn't steal it.
All right.
But yeah, you can't. There's ways.
Okay.
All right. Well, Riggins can fold a shirt like a professional because he worked in the retail.
Yeah.
He knows how to do it.
That's what I've heard.
But yeah, like how does
Even without one of those
Yeah.
things to help you.
He doesn't have to have the cardboard thing.
I was a pro. How does Kyle do like his dress slacks and stuff? Does he do everything dry clean?
Everything dry clean.
Okay.
Yeah. And I haven't taken something to the dry cleaner. I don't know when. I don't think I've ever taken anything to the dry cleaners. And he takes everything. It's weird.
Yeah, because his wife doesn't have an iron.
Right. His wife is not doing what she's supposed to do.
No,
I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
He's weird about it. It takes all his suits, and I don't know if that's what you do or what.
Are the pants of his suits really really short and tapered at the bottom, and he wears shoes with no socks with it?
He wears no. I don't know. Now I can't picture it. No, they're not that tapered. They're probably more fitted.
Yeah.
Than like an old school suit.
It's got an athletic cut is what they used to call that.
Yeah, and when he crosses his legs, I see some funny socks here and there.
Oh, the comical socks, the whimsical sock.
Yeah, like I bought him a pair of socks with Delilah's baby face on.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
for Father's Day. She's looking a mess. Like she had like no hair in the front. She had like the skullet. And it's a funny picture, but people are like, ugh.
I have some of those with my face on.
Do you?
My little friend Jenny got them for me as a joke one time for my birthday.
I love that.
Good
Is it a good picture?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Obviously.
Makes it
Have
better.
I ever taken a bad one? No.
Never. Never.
But you see, I see a lot of guys that, like last night at the NFL draft, I hate the nice suit with tennis shoes. I hate that. And
What kind of tennis shoes?
like just last night the commissioner Roger Goodell was wearing a suit and white, like those white looking Adidas shoes,
Yeah. No, not a good look.
Oh, it's terrible. But Jody's like, I like that.
Yep.
Okay, well, you would, Miss
Some
Louisiana.
if it's a dressier tennis, like a dressier sporty
It's like those.
shoe,
Yeah, it's like those. I don't even know how to describe them. You know the ones that I got Jody for her birthday.
yes.
Those Adidas, they're flat and all that. Well, they look like that, but just white.
Yeah,
Plain-
just like the classic
yeah.
Adidas
Yeah.
shell top, hard shell top, or whatever they call them.
And then
Classic
like
Adidas.
that Bobby Parrish, the one that does all the healthy food things and all that, he wears his pants up to above his ankles, tapered, and ankle boots.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks ridiculous. And he'll stand in the Costco going up and down the aisles doing his little videos and stuff, and he's wearing brown ankle boots, those really short tapered pants, and they'll be navy, and then he'll be wearing a black shirt with it. Girl,
He's somebody that I can't follow anymore because of his dress code.
it's
Like,
so
it's
offensive to the eyes.
So offensive.
it makes me not want to eat though,
Yeah.
so that helps.
That's work.
This is TJ Riggins Extra Funny.
Hey, look at me, always slaving over a hot microphone. Look, the big celebration and fundraiser for Peyton's Promise is coming up June 14th. We've been telling you about that. Also, I hate to nag because I've been nagging this whole time. Make sure you go get subscribed to TJ Riggins Prime and Prime Plus, because that's where you get the information about tickets and locations and all of that kind of stuff that you'll need. You'll get that first if you're a subscriber. And you got to have that done by May 8th, because that's when the next round of information is coming. So go to tjriggins.com, subscribe to Prime and Prime Plus, get that info about the celebration time, and then the, of course, the big Peyton's Promise fundraiser. It's all tied in together in a nice little package.
The Charlotte area is lucky to have experts like Bradham Comfort Services to help with all your HVAC and electrical needs. Do you need a generator installed or serviced? They can handle that too. Go to bradhamcomfort.com to check out their 50th anniversary specials and to schedule your HVAC, electrical, and generator service or installation today. That's bradhamcomfort.com for Bradham Comfort Services, servicing the Charlotte area for 50 years. That's bradhamcomfort.com.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The TJ Riggins 24/7 Carolina stream is available in the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamond. At R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Let's do it!
Now, back to TJ and Riggins Extra Funny.
Riggins, have you ever been to Mississippi? You know, other than maybe driving through a town in Mississippi or something?
No.
Have you, Lindsay? Have you ever spent any time in Mississippi other than just maybe driving through?
Never.
Never. Okay. Well, I have.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm from Louisiana and it's connected to Mississippi. So I've been in Mississippi a lot. And this is a lady who made a video as a public service announcement to a lot of the citizens of Jackson, Mississippi, which is Mississippi's biggest city is Jackson. And what she is seeing is that she's in traffic and she's looking at the overpass. And there is a man up there. And she's warning people not to be this man. Listen.
I know one thing. Somebody cousin up here twerking on the damn interstate on 55. Now, if he fall his ass down, I ain't gonna have no sympathy for him because he know better. Get your ass off the bridge. Y'all need to leave them drugs alone. Get y'all people out these streets. Try to get them some help. They need to leave that dope alone. They need to leave that dope alone. Stop smoking that dope. Because look what it's doing to them. Brain just burnt up. And it ain't even funny.
Sorry, I'm laughing.
It ain't even
If
funny.
it
She
ain't
just
even
told you.
funny, I'm
It
sorry.
ain't funny.
Yeah. Twerking on the damn.
I love her.
Oh,
Burnt your brain up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna have no sympathy for him. You gonna fall his ass.
It's a crazy scene. I mean, you don't. He's just twerking right there on
he's-
the overpass.
And he's straddling the barrier, and so he's got 1 foot over, and if the rest of his body follows, he's just splat on the blacktop beneath him. I mean, it's just
Middle of the day.
yeah.
Stop smoking that dope.
I don't know, 55. Come get your cousin.
Come and get your cousin.
Somebody needs to come get your cousin.
I love that lady.
No, ain't even funny.
Mm-mm.
No.
That's crazy. I wonder
Don't
what kind of
even-
drug makes you want to do that.
Well, isn't that the type of behavior that someone on those, back when bath salts was the trend? Isn't that kind of what they would do, or is this what crack people do?
I don't know.
Lindsay, what happens when you're on crack? Well, how do you act?
Well, from previous experience, I think you're right, though. I really do think you're right about the bath salts. I remember people doing crazy things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
And it involved underpasses, overpasses, whatever.
that's what that guy was on the night I had to subdue him and save the people from his wrath.
That's right.
Yeah, he was on bath salts. But he smelled great.
He's
Gorgeous. Moonlight breeze.
I mean, I say, what scent of bath salts is that?
I'm serious when I say this because I don't know. Is it regular bath salts that they sell that you ingest, or
I don't know. I never knew that it looked like bath salts. That's why they call it that particular blend of.
I think so. And they could market it if they put bath salts on it.
Yeah.
They could, sell it as, bath salts, but people were using it inappropriately, I guess.
because I
Not
got a lot
really
of
sure.
bath salts in my bathroom.
Yeah.
that I'm
Well, smoke 'em.
sick about. I think do they smoke
I
them or
don't
did
know.
they just eat them?
I don't know. But you remember it was turning people into zombies where they're trying to eat other people's heads and stuff.
crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, this guy, he didn't try to take a bite out of my head or anything, but.
Thank God. Whoa.
He'd
That
have
was dangerous,
Yeah.
TJ. Honestly.
He'd have been taking a bite out of East and West. That's what he'd been. Pop out of damn Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. He's trying to fight. I mean, this guy was just twerking. That guy was looking
he's peaceful. That's why I'm thinking maybe he was on crack.
Maybe.
Tough to say.
Yeah.
But she acted like he was just smoking weed out there, acting like that.
Yeah, come on.
Smoking that dope.
Yeah, that's something else.
Mm-hmm. He seemed to be a pretty good dancer.
He was great.
Why do men twerk?
I don't know.
Because women twerk as a way to present themselves for sex, right? Like in the in the wild.
Like a peacock.
Yeah.
I'm
presenting.
Twerking in the wild.
Yeah, I don't know any straight guys that twerk.
You knew a guy that loved to twerk. A straight guy.
Are you talking about Ace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
but he would do it just joking.
No, I think he enjoyed it.
He did.
He did like it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He was a twerker.
He had an unusually large butt for his build.
Yeah, he had a big butt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and no one that tall should ever try to twerk.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. The get low doesn't really work.
Yeah, he did a video one time of him twerking all around the house and putting his feet up on the bed. And
I was on the show then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Still have nightmares about it.
I mean, he would throw himself out there to be funny.
Yes, he would.
Know.
Yes, he would.
Mm-hmm.
Clap them cheeks for some views. Love to see it.
Love it.
Make that booty applaud.
Make that booty.
Did you go through a twerking phase, Lindsay?
Not by choice, if that makes sense.
You were forced to twerk?
Were there some twerking in some dances I've done? Sure.
Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't think about
like
that.
a choreographed twerk. Okay.
Yeah.
But I just haven't gone to the club and started twerking.
Right.
you
Okay.
know?
Right. Or the sidewalk in front of your house. And I see that a lot on social media.
Yeah.
Or the overpass.
Yeah, like how many times did you jump up onto a cop car in the middle of a riot and do it? I see that on social media a lot.
That happened a couple
That's a
times.
classic move.
Mhm.
Classic move.
Twerk. Going into Krispy Kreme, I'm gonna twerk. Bow.
It doesn't matter what. I mean, you could be a very sophisticated young lady, but whenever someone is twerking, there's no way. You know how we invented that thing that a lot of radio shows did and all that. It's what's something that you can do where you absolutely cannot look cool doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's this. You absolutely cannot look ladylike or sophisticated, classy twerking.
What? Take it back.
I mean, let's say who would you think of as the most sophisticated woman in the public? You know, say Kate Middleton.
Yeah.
Kate Middleton could be doing a royal event or whatever, and then if she stopped and bent her knees and stuck her butt out and put her hands on her thighs or whatever and started twerking, all of that would be gone.
You think?
Even though you know it's Kate Middleton, at that moment where she's twerking, she has absolutely no look of class or sophistication.
I agree with that.
It's not a dance that you do that's elegant. Let me put it that way.
No.
No one looks elegant twerking.
Do I think she needs to do it and let loose a little bit? Sure. But yeah, I agree with you.
You can call me Cake Middleton. Bow! Check out that. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah. Never
So-
a good look.
So you had to do a lot of whore dances, didn't you, Lindsay?
I've done more than I
kidding.
can say. No,
I just did that
it's-
for shock value.
It's a true story. Yep. More than I can say.
Out here doing your whore dances.
Yeah.
They were pretty tame, weren't they? They were pretty.
No.
Not suggestive?
Some were more than others.
Really?
Yeah. But listen, I'm here for it. I mean, did I do it willingly and proudly? Sure. You know,
Gotta make $1.
gotta make $1.
yeah.
But I didn't do it for the money.
No. You did it to snag a rich husband.
Sure. And it worked, baby.
Check.
Oh, you were way out of that before you met him.
Yeah. Actually, when we first met, I was a lady cat and he was in baseball when we very first met.
Yeah.
And we did not. So he didn't want a part of it.
No. And then come to find out, what a rude awakening for him. He marries a lady cat, falls in love with a lady cat, and then marries a hell cat. And once you get married, you became a hell cat.
Yeah. Turn of events.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Surprise.
you like freestyle dance? Like if you went to a club, are you able to do that just out of curiosity?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, you're a good dancer, you'd say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her dad's
I would
like, she
hope so
better be.
Yeah.
After all the money I spent on dance lessons
Well,
her whole life.
Heck yeah. I
I
started
bet-
when I was 3 years old.
Yeah, but you're just talking about not a learned choreographed dance. You're talking about just in the club.
Yeah.
You're talking about, do I have rhythm? And the answer is absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
And I'm not peacocking. I mean, I'm just.
Yeah. I lived next to the ballet for a while, and the ballerinas, even the guys, I don't know what you call them, ballerinas, they would walk out and you'd immediately notice them because their posture is it's head turning. You're like, what's going on over there? They stand so straight, their heads so perfectly still, and they just kind of float down the sidewalk. And it was amazing to see. But I thought, now, if you put that person in a club and you put on some like good music, can they dance?
Yeah,
I don't know.
But that's why I get mistaken for a ballerina all the time.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Look at him.
a ballerina or an Olympic diver is what I get all the time.
Who's that black swan?
Look at that posture.
But yeah, they can dance. It's just like if you put old Derek Huff in them in a club, they could probably tear it up.
You think?
There. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he's a Mormon, isn't he?
I don't know.
They're from Utah.
They look like they're Mormon.
I thought you had to be a Mormon if you were from Utah.
I think you do.
But I didn't know LA allowed all that dancing.
Well,
You
It's
don't
2025, baby.
and you don't see no Baptist boys up there dancing, especially dancing like a woman, prancing around there, quick stepping and
Oh, but I love him.
yeah,
he's good.
He's
yeah.
good.
But I bet he
He's a good
could
one.
if you just turned on the music. He could probably kill it.
Yeah, I've always wondered that. Does it translate like that?
Yeah, I bet he could
Yeah.
crip walk.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, he could do that.
I bet
Bring
you
that
could,
back.
You do that, TJ. Teach you how to crip walk?
I could probably do it as well as Snoop does it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen him do it.
It's kind of like a chicken.
Yeah. He's lanky.
Yeah.
It's extra funny with TJ and Riggins. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.